Today we got some really exciting news in the Overwatch 2 community. Huge shout out to Overwatch Cavalry as always for the news. A Twitter post from Jaren News is explaining that a blog post will be released soon regarding the matchmaking system. Fellas, gonna keep it a buck 678 with ya. I'm pretty sure our prayers are finally getting answered. Is the horror story that is Overwatch 2 ranked matchmaking finally over? Are my keyboards finally going to be saved? Now this is very exciting news. If you guys have been around for a while, you know that I've made quite a few videos on the matchmaking system. But if you're new, make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 1500. So let's do a little bit of a deeper dissection on this Twitter post. Now the first part I want to talk about is how soon is very soon. We're saying that Blizzard is going to release this new blog post very soon. And in Blizzard's eyes, very soon could mean 2 to 3 weeks. Who knows? I think Blizzard understands that matchmaking is their overall main issue with the current game right now, and that it needs to be addressed immediately. Jared also states that the new system will be based on player feedback, but my question to Blizzard is, how are we gathering this data? Are they just basing it off what streamers say, off what content creators say? Because right now, to my knowledge, there's no current survey system within the game to actually give them feedback. But I digress. This could be a very good sign for the future of Overwatch 2. I'm getting excited, guys. I really am. I think Season 3 is going to be the make for Overwatch 2. To be honest, I don't even mind if the balance isn't that great. If they can fix matchmaking, the primary problem within the game right now, before Season 3 releases, that's going to be huge for the future of Overwatch. If Blizzard is actually willing to listen to people that play the game and make content for the game, that's amazing news to hear. Not only does it show that Blizzard doesn't only care about money, it also shows that they care about their community and the future of the game.
Okay, Halzeey, let's not get ahead of yourself here.
While yes, it's only a Twitter post and the first step, they are definitely taking steps in the right direction. If Blizzard continues to listen to their customers, it's not only going to improve the customer loyalty, it's also going to improve the community and increase the customer retention, which is the player base. Now the third and final part of the post is that Blizzard has no plans to revert back to the Overwatch 1 model. In my opinion, this is the most important piece to discuss about the Twitter post. Now for those of you that are new to Overwatch 2, basically Overwatch used to use a SR system. Now I think this is important to talk about so everyone can understand what the old system looked like. Now one of the main complaints in Overwatch 1 about the matchmaking system is there was no tiers for ranking up. And what I mean by this, the current system, say for example you're Gold 2, you can promote to Gold 1 or D-rank to Gold 5. In Overwatch 1, you'd just be placed in between 2000 elo and 2499. So in this case, there was no sense of progression. The only time you would actually feel progression is, for example, when you were ranking up from Gold to Platinum, and then the cycle would repeat itself. Now there's a few major implications with not reverting back to the Overwatch 1 system. First, I want to state that I do think the Overwatch 1 system is a little bit better, but Overwatch 2 is better in the sense that it rewards players and their progression. I know lots of people stay the same rank once they get 7 wins, but when they do eventually rank up, it does feel rewarding. Even just going from like Platinum 2 to Platinum 1, it feels way better than just gaining a few points of elo. The one thing I really want to bring to question though is, why is it 7 wins? I've went over this in a couple of videos before, but I think the 7 wins and 20 losses number is so arbitrary. It just feels like a very random number, especially since Blizzard before has stated that your medal rank and the rank that shows doesn't actually affect who you play against. The entire ranking system is based off your hidden MMR, which you can't even see anyways. So you could have Diamond MMR, but your rank could say you're Gold 3 and you're playing against Diamonds. So I think that's one of the major implications that needs to be addressed. Like, I understand if it's just a few ranks difference, but if I'm playing a whole tier division above what my rank says, I think that needs to be fixed immediately. For example, if I'm Gold at support, the maximum of players I should be playing against is Platinum. I shouldn't be playing against Master Kids if my support's Gold, and vice versa. My Master's DPS, I shouldn't have Gold supports on my team. It just doesn't make sense. So that right there, that's the first implication. I think that the ranks that actually show visibly need to be updated correctly, and it would reward players more and make them want to play the game. As I was saying before, even if they go up 1 rank, people still like that. They feel that sense of progression instead of just staying at the same rank after 7 wins. The second implication of the Overwatch 2 matchmaking system is kind of a lead on the first one, is that the player balance within the games needs to be addressed as well. In my opinion right now, I think most games are predetermined before you even load into them. Probably around an 80-20 split, 80% being predetermined, so whether it's going to be a stomp or you get steamrolled, with only 20% 20% actually mattering how you play. The reason I say it's about an 80-20 split is that 80% of the games, the skill disparity is so large due to the matchmaking system that it actually doesn't really matter how you play. You're either just going to destroy the enemy team in 5 to 10 minutes, or they're just going to destroy you in 5 to 10 minutes. There's no in between. If these two main core implications are fixed, I think Overwatch 2 matchmaking system will be fixed almost immediately. Yes, there's still going to be games where you have imbalances. The matchmaking system isn't always going to be perfect, but I think we need to address this 80% to 20% disparity. If we have a situation where we could flip the percentages, so we have 80% actually mattering how you play and 20% are stomps or steamrolls, that's fine with me. Honestly, I'll take that. Knowing Blizzard, you can't expect them to make everything perfect, but you'll have to give them the benefit of the doubt in this situation. The fact that they're taking a look at the Overwatch matchmaking system is a great sign to see. They're literally a billion-dollar company. They should have the resources to fix the game in a timely manner. Now, what are some potential changes that I would like to see to the matchmaking system? So I think the implications are things they have to fix. They have to fix these. As for things I would like to see some sort of visibility on my current rank. So right now, the only way to check how many wins away you are from ranking up, you have to win a game. I would like to be able to just go to my career profile and see how many wins away I am from ranking up. Also, I do think 7 wins is pretty arbitrary, like I was saying before. Just turn it down to 5 or even 3. I think 7 wins does suit the casual player though. More than likely, they're gonna stay on the game until they get their 7 wins. I know when the game first came out and I was grinding it, I literally would stay on to get my 7 wins and then log off. I wouldn't log off until I got them. So it could be used as a retention method for Blizzard. I understand that, but I think it does need to be toned down a little bit. I also think they need to fix that if you get 7 wins in a row, you go 7-0 or 7-1, you shouldn't stay the same rank. I think that's absolutely ridiculous, especially if it's based on the MMR and not your actual rank that shows. Maybe Blizzard could implement a system in the game that could guarantee a rank up. So for example, if you go minimum 7-2 or 7-1, you're guaranteed to at least go up 1 tier. Now this may cause a lot more problems than it might actually do fixing, so it might be challenging for Blizzard to do that, but it's just an idea. Another thing they could do is base the matchmaking off your highest rank. This might cause a little bit of problems, but it also could help the game tremendously. So what I mean by this is, since I'm Masters on DPS, if I switch to support, I'm going to be playing against Masters to Diamond Kids on support. Because to me, I think one of the biggest problems is you get these people that are literally top 500 DPS players and then they switch to support or tank and they just absolutely dominate the rest of the competition, especially if they're playing in gold or platinum or somewhere way lower than their peak rank. I think this would be a great addition to add. It would help balance the game correctly. So for example, obviously DPS would be my main role, but on my secondary roles, I still have the skill and the knowledge to start to rank up easily. It's not fair to the new players when they see your profile and they see a master, grandmaster, DPS player playing tank in like a gold lobby. It's just not fair to them. Keeping it a buck though, I'm very excited for these changes that Blizzard is going to announce. I think if it's going to be a part of the Season 3 patch, Season 3 might be the biggest season for Overwatch 2 yet. Not only are we going to have some great balance changes, we're also going to have a new matchmaking system and life is going to be great. People are going to be excited about Overwatch again. I think one of the main problems with the launch of this game was the matchmaking system. It turned a lot of new players off and a lot of veterans off. But if they are to fix it, I think it'll start to bring some of these players back and overall make a better gaming experience for everyone. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe. My name is Halzeey and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.